Hi, I'm Trevor from trevordumbleton.com, and today we're going to talk about how to find products to promote to your list. And it's near enough impossible to be able to create enough products to satisfy your list, which means you've got to find some to promote. That happens for almost all of us. Think about a supermarket, they've got 30, 40, 50,000 lines that they're not creating all of them. So you're not alone in doing that. It's normal for people to find other products. And on this I'm going to assume that you're promoting typically digital products, because if you're going physical products you'd probably just say let's go to Amazon. But we'll talk about finding products that you can promote and be happy to promote, because assuming that you actually care about your list, and you should, you need to have checked out the product before you promote it. And the easiest place to start is with products you've bought yourself, because you've already bought them, you've already at least looked at them, or at least taken them out of the shrink wrap or downloaded them or whatever. And then once you've built up your site a bit, and what I tend to do, I've done this quite successfully in the past, but I've let it lapse, which means Google ignored me. But one of the best ways is actually a review site, so you actually put your review up as well as to your list, you put it up on your site and you get traffic that way. And once you've built your site up, and therefore your list as well, because you encourage them, you give them a freebie or whatever to encourage them to join, start asking people for review copies. And it happens all the time. Again, if you look at a newspaper or a magazine, you'll often say this, whatever it was, this holiday was given to us by the company that we're talking about. So review copies are normal practice. And send off the request, just a nice polite request. Hey, I've got a site in blah blah blah, a list of people who are interested in products in that niche, whatever, and send off either an email, or if they've got a contact form, send it that way, whichever way works, because that varies by site. Now, some of them will ignore you, and that's either a sign that they're too busy, or you're a bit below them, or I tend to take it as a sign, whatever, to just avoid the product, because they may actually not have the confidence in their product. Some of them will suggest that you buy a copy, and that's your choice. I've had it with a few of them. They're sort of a little bit, I suppose they maybe got too many requests and they thought, well, let's just tell them to go away and buy a copy. Yeah, okay. If it's ClickBank product and you're getting 75% commission, you could probably do that. But your choice entirely. And others will send you either full or partial access to the product. And what I tended to do when I was doing this on a review site, probably around about 1 in every 3 or 4 did that, precisely that. You just get, yeah, here it is, cool, of course it is, because think about it, with a digital product, the cost to send you review access is borderline 0, and then there's a chance they'll get a sale. So it does work. And places like ClickBank are okay. It's a good place to start for a lot of products, but you do need to check, as with everything else, you need to check the quality in exactly the same way as not every single product that a supermarket sells will meet your quality standards. Personally, I prefer private networks a lot. I'm not a fan of Commission Junction, but a lot of people do make money with their network. There are a couple of reasons I'm not a fan of Commission Junction. Firstly, they take quite a large chunk from the merchant, and what that means is that the merchant will eventually turn around and say, actually I'm paying them however many dollars it is, am I getting that amount of benefit, could I do it myself? And then they leave them and you have to change all your affiliate links. And the other thing with Commission Junction, if for whatever reason the merchant doesn't pay, they get deactivated, and then when they pay again they get reactivated. If you join them and a particular merchant, some will automatically approve you, others will go through an approval process. It's not a process I like. But private networks I do like, and they're probably the most successful ones that I'm a member of. They take a little bit more finding, but not much. Quite often it's just a link on the site and it'll say something like affiliates or webmasters or partners or earn more money or something like that. And if it's a 2-tier one, incidentally, don't be afraid of them trying to attract affiliates, because you end up getting the commission on the affiliate sales. Okay, not as high a commission, but it's the safety in numbers. It's not network marketing, because it doesn't go down an infinite number of levels or whatever it happens to be. It's usually 2-tier, so it's usually you and then the person below you get commission on the person below you. Again, that varies. You can't rely on it because you can't rely that the other person is going to promote for you, but when they do, it's nice money. And if you can't find a link immediately, it doesn't mean there isn't one. It might mean that they've taken it off the main page or whatever. And what I'll do with next, if I can't find it just on the main page, is to use Google to search the sites. You do site : and then immediately after that just put the site name and then affiliate or something like that, and a couple of different searches, and quite often Google will throw up a page that you couldn't find, and it's the affiliate sign up page. Once you've done that, next place to do is again a Google search, put in your niche and the word affiliate, and again, or affiliate program, whatever, just lots of different ways to do it. That's the main one I tend to use, and that will typically throw up some more sites. And the other one is quite obvious: sign up to 2 or 3 lists in your niche and find out what they promote. Again, let other people do it for you. Done that with a couple of ones. I found them that way. I'm on quite a few self-help lists, and once sent out one that was on about a hypnosis program that I'm currently promoting, that a couple of times a year does a $1 sale, and that's how I found out about it. So keep your eyes and ears open on that. And there's several different private affiliate programs out there. iDev Affiliate, that's quite a good sign because the site has had to pay for that one, and it's, I think, between $100 and $300 depending on how many bells and whistles you put on it, and they've also had to actually install it and whatever else. That's a good sign. So's One Shopping Cart, again it's paid for, and it's a monthly fee. Their reporting I've put on the screen is rubbish. I said it's poor, but it's appalling, in that you get a little thing saying you've sold product 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you've got no idea what that product is. And so that, but it does track everything properly, and it's mixed in with an autoresponder, so the merchant's unlikely to change providers and therefore unlikely to change affiliate links. And there's quite a few other programs out there. You'll learn to spot them. They seem to vary by niche, but definitely iDev Affiliate, One Shopping Cart are the 2 of the major ones. I'm also 2 of the other programs I'm with are, one was their own, they've moved to a new one, and one is still their own. So don't be afraid of that. It's perfectly okay. Once you've checked out how long the site and therefore the affiliate program have been around, easiest place to check that, archive.org, the Wayback Machine. Just go there, type in the URL, copy and paste it obviously, so you make sure you get it right, and see how far it goes back, and then just click back a couple of different ones and just see what the site looks like and so on. And then keep on track of the payouts. Most affiliate programs have a minimum payout and or some kind of delay before you get paid. So it might be you've got to build up $30, $50, $100 commission. It might be that you've got 14 or 30 days before you get paid out. The main reason that there's a delay on payout is it's protection for them against fraud. It means that you can't sign someone up, send a bunch of links, and then they send you commission, and then everyone disappears off the planet, or at least disappears in terms of whatever, and then they get charged back. So there's protection in there, minimum payouts. Again, there's protection. There is a little bit of work involved, but most of them, I prefer ones with a low minimum payout, because you don't know when you're setting out how many sales going to make, and it's daft having 3 or 4 or 5 programs each with $50 or $60 in that are sat there waiting for you to reach the $100 minimum or the $500 minimum, whatever else it happens to be. So just keep an eye on that, and then check your PayPal account or wherever else. PayPal's the best way they can pay out. It works reliably, and especially when you first join, do make sure you get your payouts. And then once that happens, test and tweak your email sequences and your sign up pages. The other thing to do with private programs and with ClickBank and everyone else is check the program's still running, because you don't normally get notified when it stops, and it can stop for all sorts of reasons. It could be the product owner is no longer in that market, lots and lots of reasons. So just make a diary note to do that, otherwise you could be promoting a product that is no longer in existence or no longer pays you out. And yeah, been there, done that, got the t-shirt but didn't get the affiliate commissions. So thank you for that. Any questions, drop me an email, or pop along to my site trevordumbleton.com and lots more information on there. Thank you very much.